Hey guys, this is Tamika here, and I wanted to come to you today with a few steps that I use to create a great action plan to really get yourself to that next level that you're looking for. Okay, the first thing that you want to do as far as building or creating an action plan, you need to know where it is that you're going. Okay, and you really need to just clarify your goal. Sorry if I'm looking down, but I kind of wrote, made a little list for myself, for you guys. Okay, so you really want to clarify your goals. And when I say clarify your goals, you need to know what is it going to take to get you to that next level. Okay, can you vision and visualize yourself at that destination, as far as where you're trying to go? When you close your eyes, can you see yourself there? And that is very important, because if you can't see yourself there, then how do you expect to get there? You should be able to close your eyes and see where it is that you want to be. And as you do this daily, it'll get to the point where you'll be able to feel the atmosphere around you. Like, I literally see myself on the beach working, and it has gotten to the point now, because I visualize it so much, I can feel the sand between my toes, and that may sound funny or strange to some people, but this will be a reality for me, and I know it because that's how strong my vision for it is, and the passion and determination that I have, which is what gets me up every day to do what I'm doing right now. So you need to know where it is that you're going, and you need to be able to visualize it. You also need to really understand what is it going to take to get you there. Are there any things? Is there anything that's standing in your way, as far as maybe resources or finances, or any other things? You need to definitely address those, and address them right away. The second step would be to write a list of actions. Now, when I say write a list of actions, you don't have to go and try to do it in a correct order. This is really a brainstorming activity. Step 2 is, because you want to brainstorm, and the first things that come to your mind as far as getting to your goals, you want to write them down. Any actions, any ideas. Don't worry about analyzing them or judging them. Just write them down, as many and as much as you can. Write. You want to write them down. You want to write it down on as many sheets of paper as you possibly can, and you'll see why shortly. But you really want to take the time and just brainstorm. Do not judge this list. Don't worry about it if it's not in a correct order. When it comes to your mind, write it down. As fast as it comes to your mind, that's just how fast you should be writing it down, okay? All right, step 3 is where you'll analyze, prioritize, and prune the list, okay? So now you're going to go through that list, and you're going to start to prioritize the things that are, important. You want to highlight any key items that will help to take you to the next level that you're looking for as far as building your business. So you want to go through that list. You want to start highlighting the ones that really stick out to you. What are the key words? What are the key ideas that would just take you to where you want to go? Once you do that, you want to begin to ask yourself questions like, what are the absolutely necessary and effective steps to get me to my goals? You want to mark those, like I said, and with either a highlighter or a pen, so that way you can notice them. And then the ones that The other words or ideas, you want to look at them and then you want to ask yourself, if I were to get rid of these, would there be a significant consequence to my end result? So if you have things on there that, you know, they would help you, but they're not the driving force, then you can cross those out and get rid of them. Now's the time where you begin to prune this list, you know, and break it down. Once you've done that, you want to go back over that list again, and you want to begin to look at it, give it a once over. Take a look at it and see if there was anything that you missed. And then once you have that, you want to begin to look at those words and ask yourself, out of these words, the key words, what needs to be done before this? So you'll begin to put this list in order, and you'll do it in sequential order by importance, and of course, what makes sense. You know, you can't go to step C if you haven't done step A's and B's. So, you know, you want to put it in order. You want to look at it and begin to really prioritize that list. Once you've gotten everything in order, you once again want to go back and look at it again. And you want to ask yourself, is there any way that I can possibly break the list down even more? Because again, you know, sometimes our brains don't function the way that, you know, if it was already written out. So we're trying to get to that step and that point. So you may have to do this several times before, you know, you come up with something that's cool. So you want to look at the list, see if there's any way that you can possibly downsize it even more. The simpler the list is, the better. But if not, then don't worry about it, and then, you know, you can always come back to it. Okay. And then once you have rearranged your ideas, you want to begin to monitor this list. Now, this is really where the rubber meets the road, because now accountability kicks in. So, you know, you can write a list, you can brainstorm, you can put everything in order, but the bottom line is, if you don't follow up on that list and if you do not tackle these action plans, then what was the point? Because you'll still be in the same place you are now, unless you put these, you know, unless you put them into action. So now is the time where you will begin to hold yourself accountable. You'll begin to execute the plan, and you want to do this daily. I actually take a look at my action plan several times a day. And what I've done, I have it posted where not only can I hold my own self accountable, but my family is able to hold me accountable for it. You don't want the list to be at the bottom of a pile of papers that you barely even thumb through. That's not going to help you. So you want to have that list somewhere where you can look at it, where your family can look at it, and then, you know, what will begin to happen is you'll have everybody creating action plans, and you'll be creating action plans for all kinds of things to really hold yourself accountable and watch how you begin to grow and soar. So I hope this has helped you. Again, sorry for looking down, but I'm human, and you know, I really wanted to make sure I touched on some key points for you guys today. But definitely the action plan is the way to go. I hope that you guys will take the time out to create an action plan, because it's one thing to have a thought in your mind. It's one thing to know where you want to go and know, you know, I want to do this or I want to do that. But when you can commit to actually writing it down, putting it in words, it's so much more powerful, and it really brings that goal to life. So this is Tamika Pleasure. I am signing off now, and I hope all you guys are having a fantabulous day. Yes, I made that word up. It's fantabulous. And I'll see you on the next video. Thanks, guys. Bye.